everyone, welcome back to the XFL Fan Zone, and yes, I am wearing Robert Smart's old Las Vegas Outlaws jersey. Well, about 134 days away from kickoff, and yesterday the New York Guardians gave me a call. I entered that sweepstakes for the free tickets and AFN Hotel, so naturally he tried to sell me a season ticket package. We had a good conversation for about, I'd say about 25 minutes. And he answered all of my questions. I asked him about the XFL draft. He said, yeah, it's going to be taking place in Stanford, like the letter confirmed yesterday. I asked him about, is there any way fans are going to be able to go to this thing? He says, we don't have all the details on it yet, but probably not. You're going to have all 8 coaches / GMs being there. From what he knows, he says it's going to be a web stream live draft, like they've been doing all the announcements. Nothing has been finalized yet, he says. But anyway, he tried to send me a season ticket package. He said tickets are pretty much going to go from anywhere from $25 to $125, all in the lower section of MetLife Stadium. So looks like they plan on keeping the top deck and the middle deck closed. The middle deck will be open if they need more seats, but right now they seem to be prepared to sell only for the lower deck, which will kind of look like the San Antonio Commanders games of the old AAF, where they had the lower deck all covered, a few in the second deck, and because it was a dome, it sounded like a good atmosphere, and because the TV cameras are down there, it did look nicer on television. Now the only problem with MetLife Stadium is that there is no dome, so the atmosphere is not going to be quite as enticing as it was in San Antonio, which concerns me. Now, I did ask him about the rumor of sideline seating. He told me, yes, there is a rumor. They are looking into it right now. They are looking into the logistics of sideline seating. They're saying right now those will be the most expensive seats. $125 per seat per game, and they would make sure, of course, that there's access to food souvenirs and bathrooms and everything. But logistics, I asked him, where are you going to do it? He says, because the last thing we want is the not be able to see the game and see the back view of the players' jerseys. I said, well, that's what they're working on right now. If they could do it logistically, they will do it. If they can't, they won't. But it's something they're working on. The other thing I asked him about was, why did Vince McMahon choose MetLife Stadium? He says, my concern was I thought they should have played in Red Bull Stadium, 25,000 seat soccer stadium. And he said, like, what he says is, Vince McMahon wanted MetLife Stadium. He wanted that venue. And he says because of his relationship with them, with wrestling events of the past, whether it was in the at the old Giant Stadium, the event at MetLife Stadium, the old Continental Airlines Arena, they've had a good working relationship with Vince McMahon, so they gave him a great deal on MetLife Stadium. So that was the reason, those two things. One, he wanted that venue, and two, he got a good deal because of his past relationships with the WWE and the New Jersey sports complex. So that answered my question. I asked him about doing a meet and greet because I seen LA has done one with Winston Moss. They've done a meet and greet, and I think Seattle has done one also. I'm not really sure about that one. But he says, yes, they are working on a meet and greet with Coach Gilbride, or maybe after when all the players are drafted. They're thinking about doing a meet and greet with a fan event with the players and the coaches. When it will be, they don't know. They're working on it also. Their main thing right now is the draft. And I asked him about when are the jerseys coming out. He says, we think that, again, he says, they cannot confirm that either. We were hoping before the draft so people could buy the jerseys and present the players, if possible, of the first round with the jerseys for that team. Because it's going to be a historical event for pro football and the XFL, whether you like it or not. So he pretty much answered all my questions. I told him there's no way I could get a season ticket package because, one, I work a lot of weekends, and from January through May, my daughter competes in a lot of gymnastics events also, so I told him I am going to make a couple home games. I'm hoping to make the road trip down in DC also. So that was it on that conversation. He answered a lot of my questions. So it's just wait and see now. We got 18 days to the XFL draft. Hopefully we'll get more information then. Hopefully we get information on the jerseys and the uniforms of these teams. And that's it for now on my end. Good job by the Guardians. He answered all of my questions. I said I can't complain. I mean, he was very patient with me. He was cool about everything and very friendly. Good job of, I think his name was Alex Stone of the New York Guardians. So just wanted to give you that update. Hopefully your teams are all doing the same thing. Hopefully all 8 teams are communicating well to the fan base, unlike the Freedom Football League, which everything's a mystery right now. I don't expect that league to get up at all. So that's it for now. We'll talk to you later, fans. And we're on duty February 8th. Go Guardians.